Okay, now we're rolling. This is me. This is what I look like without doing my hair and with no makeup on. I can't see, so I have to put them on. So I came across this video. It's called, oh Lord, now look, I hate these things. I really hate cell phones. I came across this video, and he's going to talk about where he hates a certain type of people. Now, I consider myself from the South. I was born in New York when I was a little thing. I was born, I don't remember it, but I was what they say. And I grew up in mommy, that was with daddy's side of the family, lived in New York City. And then we moved when I was about 4 down to Florida, and I grew up with mommy's side of the family, who was actually more from Tennessee and Alabama, and also from Georgia and the Carolinas. That whole southern thing was mommy's side. And so we're Scotch Irish on her side, and on daddy's side, Italian. So that's a strange mix. And there's not that many people of us that I know that I've met in my life who are these actual same as that. And so you have, oops, and so even in the South, which I consider myself to be a Southern person, you have people who don't even like, here's a dude.
Never will. Why not? One thing, his name's Obama. This is America. Our president should be American, not Muslim. I don't even like it. When I see him on TV, I turn it off. I don't like it. Is it because he's black? No, it's not because he's black, because he's a half-breed.
Okay.
He's black too, but he's a half-breed.
Okay, so that's the whole thing I want to talk about, was because at one time I used to say that people shouldn't mix. You shouldn't have interracial marriages. Well, mommy thought that way, and I didn't know that many people who are mixed. Or if we did, we didn't realize that that's how their skin or self came out, because they were mixed with two race people. Come to find out, I'm a half breed, but I'm one of those rare ones that nobody talks about anymore. I, on mommy's side, am part Native American. Now, mommy never mentioned this past this when we were kids. We just didn't talk about it anymore. And you could tell the embarrassment and the shame that she had for being part Indian. And this isn't India Indian. This is she always said it was Cherokee. I've been to Cherokee, North Carolina, and I can't seem to figure out how the Cherokee tribe is actually a part of me. So I believe that I've had my DNA test done, and I believe that my Indian people are something other or more than Cherokee, but the Indian tribes mixed between tribes anyway. So I've come to find out that I might be more certain ones, that I'll have to tell that in another story. What I wanted to show today was that video, and that I used to think the same way, that races shouldn't intermingle. And that's because you can see the people that do get intermingled that aren't accepted on either side. Even the ones that you think you'd get along with, they put you down and make fun of you just because you're different than exactly the way that they were raised. And so that's why I would say that, is that when you mix races and cultures, you're just asking for a big heap of trouble. And I watched that in my mother's life, how she kept to be a recluse, and we'd ask her, why don't you go and do things with the other women in town, or whatever, different things going on, different clubs or whatever. And she said, honey, they all just make fun of me. And I never knew why. I don't know about the rest, my brother and sisters. I don't know what they thought about things, but this is a story about who I am and doing this DNA and how fascinating it is to find out who are you. And so this is what I look like. And in the next video, I'm going to show you what I do to not look like this. Which is what I wake up to every day. I'm orange. I'm white. I could also be, Italians have orange skin. So that'll be the next video. What do I do with myself?